Good morning, dear student. I am Najma Seher, lecturer in Business Studies, Vishwamana Upaya College, Chitradurga. In last video, we just have a detailed introduction regarding the bridge course, and also I have explained you about the business. What exactly the meaning of business. Today we are going to discuss some other aspects of business studies. Okay, as you know that business refers to all those activity which is concerned with the production or purchase of goods and services and selling of those goods and services for the profit. So here the main intention of every business organization is to earn the profit that I have explained you in a previous video. Today we are going to discuss one more other concept or aspects of business studies. So here, as I told you, in a meaning of the business itself, business is an economic activity. Economic activity. So what exactly the economic activity is? So economic activity refers to economic activity concerned with all those activity which is concerned with earning of money. So here economic activities are those activity which includes the money or money's worth. Any activity or any transaction which includes the money or money's worth is called as a economic activity. In simple words, put it into in simple words, all income generating activities is called as economic activities. All income generating activities is called as an economic activity. Say for example, doctor is going to run his services not for the free of cost. For that he is going to charge some fees, that is comes under the economic activity. Examples like a lawyer, okay, doctor, teaching, business, everything will be included in an economic activity. In simple words, you can understand where any transaction where money or money's worth is included, that is called as an economic activity. Okay. Coming to the another section of this non-economic activity, totally opposite of economic activity. Non-economic activities are those activities are those functions which is performed out of love, out of affection, out of sympathy or out of emotion. That is all comes under the non-economic activity. Here the money or money transactions are not included. Okay, so here money or money's worth is not included. Those activities is called as a non-economic activity. Any activity which is performed out of emotion, out of affection, out of affirmation, that all comes under the non-economic activity. Say for example, your mom is cooking for you people. So whether you are going to pay for her? No. Because out of her love, out of her affection, she is going to serve this family. Okay, that is all comes under the non-economic activity. Okay. And even your brother, your sister, your friends are going to help you. For them, you are going to pay anything? No. So they are doing out of some kind of affection or some kind of love towards you or sympathy towards you. That all comes under the non-economic activity. Clear these 2 points? Economic activities are those activities where money or money's worth is included. Okay, any activity from which you are going to get something in return, getting your consideration, that is all called as an economic activity. Or any activity, any transaction from which you are not getting anything, okay, you are doing out of fully from voluntarily you are rendering services, okay, not accepting anything in return, okay, not accepting any consideration, those all activities comes under the non-economic activity. So for here, the example is nothing but here, NGS you can say, okay, your mother is cooking for you, food for you people, okay, your sister, your friends are helping you in any activity, that all comes under your non-economic activity. Furthermore, the economic activity has been again classified into three activities. So again, this economic activity include three things. One is again business, okay, business. Another one is profession, and last one is employment. So this economic activity has been categorized into three things, okay, three activities. One is business, another one is profession, and last one is employment. As you know about the business, as I told you, so this economic activity has been categorized into three types, okay. The activity includes like business, profession, and last one is employment. So as you already know about the business, business is concerned with the production, that is manufacturing of goods and services. Also, it's concerned with the purchase of goods and services for the purpose of selling those goods and services to earn profit. That is called as a business. Okay, the main intention behind every business organization is to earn the profit. Okay, profit is the prime motive of every business organization. So this business includes not only production of goods and services, okay. If any institution of any business organization, they are producing for themselves, that is not called as a business, okay. Any production activities, okay, any goods and services manufactured by any organization for the purpose, for the intention of reselling it to another for some consideration, that is called as a business, okay. I'm manufacturing choppies, I will keep with myself, that is not called as a business, okay. So I'm manufacturing the choppies and I am selling it to another person. In return, I am getting something, that is called as a business, okay. Coming to the profession, the another economic activity is profession. Profession is concerned with, it is also called as a economic activity, as it is concerned with rendering of technical, specialized and expert personal services to the client, and in return for the payment or in return for the reward called as a fees. Okay, as we all know that, take example of doctor. He is a professional who is going to give you the expert advice, who is going to lend or who is going to give his specialized skill or expert advices for you people. In return, he is going to get some fees, that is called as a profession. Take example of chartered accountant. Okay, as a professional, he is a chartered accountant. Okay, he got those degrees from some institution, say ICAI. Okay, Chartered Accountant Institution of India. Okay, he is going to get those certificates and he is going to give or render his specialized services or technical services to the client, to his clients. He is not going to give his specialized services or technical things to his clients for the free of cost. Instead of that, he is going to get in return something, that is, so it is also called as it also comes under the economic activity. And last one is employment. So in employment is also considered as a economic activity. As it is concerned, so here under employment, one person is going to work for another person. So in return, the person who is going to work is called as an employee. The person who is going to work under the someone or under somebody, he is called as an employer. Okay, the employee, he has to perform whatever the employer say, whatever the boss says. In return, he is going to get a return or he is going to be paid with the wages or salary. That is called as an employee. So as I am the employee of this institution, I am going to get some salary from this institution. So as I am an employee, I have to bind all the rules and regulations of this institution. Whatever they say, I have to obey. Okay, I have to complete the activities whatever they told. Okay, for that I am going to get something in return. That is what wages you may say, or you may say salary. Okay, that is what employment is all about. Okay, so here under employment, one person is going to work for another person. Okay, the person who is going to work for another is called as an employee. The person under him you are working he is called as an employer. Clear? This is what the three activities under the economic activity. Okay. Next is, now let us discuss about the characteristics of business activity. So, in order to appreciate the business activity and in order to differentiate between the activities which is performed in the society and the activities which we perform in a business. Okay. So, in order to differentiate this and in order to appreciate or in order to understand the basic nature of the business, it is important to discuss the characteristics of business. Okay. So, the first characteristics are nature or feature of business. So, for the characteristics you can say nature, okay, nature or features of business activity. This all says the same meaning, okay. Coming to the characteristics of business activity, the first and foremost nature of the business activity is an economic activity. Economic activity. The first and very fundamental, very basic activity, very basic nature of business activity is economic activity. So, as you know that a business is done for some consideration. As I told you in the beginning itself, all business organization, they will start their business not to serve society for the free of cost. Every business organization is to earn the profit. Okay, the profit is a basic motive of every business organization. So, business activity is considered as an economic activity. Every business organization intention is to earn the profit. So, this business can be undertaken on a smaller scale or for a larger scale. So, a smaller scale, okay, the smaller scale is nothing but you can say purchase of goods and services, okay, purchase of goods and keep in a small shop, say for example retailer shops, okay. So for smaller wise, okay, so for a smaller shop, by keeping a small shop you can do your business, or it can be done in a larger scale. Larger scale is nothing but again it comes over so cooperative society you can say, okay, wholesaler business you can say, okay, those all comes under the economic activity. So here economic activity is nothing but you are keeping your shop just not to distribute the goods and services for the free of cost. Instead, by selling those goods and services, you are getting something in return from the people, from the users. That is what economic activity. So, from that transaction, you are getting return. Okay, in that money is involved again. Okay, where money is included, that is called as an economic activity. Clear? And economic activity is nothing but all business organizations are concerned with the main objective, the main intention is to earn the profit. In order to earn the profit, they may produce or they may purchase the goods and services, and those goods and services they are going to sell to the end users, to the customers, okay, for some consideration, for some return, okay. So you can do your business on a larger scale or a smaller scale, okay. That is what economic activity. The next one is production or procurement of goods and services. So the next basic business activity, the basic element of character to characterize the business activity is production or procurement of goods and services. Before goods are actually sold to the market, actually sold to the consumers or to the customers, okay, finally sold in the market, the goods and services either has to be produced or to be procured, okay. So production here nothing but the business person, they can manufacture the goods and services which they want to sell to the end users, which they want to sell to the users, okay, that is nothing but the customer, you and I, of the, using certain particular product, okay. So here they may produce the goods and services in their organization, in their business set layouts, or they can procure the goods and services from the other side. Procurement is nothing but getting those goods and services from the other business, okay, from other person, and whatever you have purchased, that you are going to sell to the end user, okay, that is called, you say, procurement. So here you are not going to actually produce, instead you are going to buy those goods and services from other business, okay, from other people, and whatever you have purchased you are going to sell to the end user. That is what the procurement of goods and services. Again, this will also comes under the nature of business activity. So production or procurement of goods and services. Before you are going to sell your goods and services, you have to either produce the goods and services, or you can procure, you can purchase those goods and services from the another or somebody else, and whatever you have purchased or whatever you have manufactured in your organization, that you are not keeping with yourself, instead you are going to sell to the somebody else. That is what the users, that they are the consumers, or you are going to sell in the market. That is what production and procurement of goods and services. Okay, you are going to transfer your transportation. Again here the all economic activity will come. So here all the business, whatever the broad meaning I have explained you in the first video, that all comes here. Okay, here includes your transportation, insurance, okay, finance, everything will become here. Okay, that is what production and procurement of goods and services. Next one is sale or exchange of goods and services. Goods and services. This is a very basic and very fundamental feature of business activity. Sale and exchange of goods and services. So directly or indirectly, business involves transfer of or exchange of goods and services for the value. Okay, for the value. Value is nothing but again comes here money or some consideration. So sale or exchange of goods and services is nothing but whatever the production you have made, whatever the goods and services you have manufactured, if you are keeping those goods with yourself, that is not called as a business. Instead, that is called as a non-economic activity. So whatever you have produced or whatever you have purchased, if you are selling where the exchange is there, then that transaction is called as a business. Take for example, I manufactured a disturb. Okay, I manufactured this and I am keeping it with myself. Then it is not called as a business. Okay, rather it is called as a non-economic activity. I manufacture this business, I am selling to you. Okay, regularly I am selling to you, then it is called as a business but not an economic activity. So take for example, you are cooking food and you are serving to your family. That is not comes under again business. Same thing, you are cooking the food and you are selling it to another into a restaurant. Okay, through the restaurant you are going to sell your food, whatever you have prepared, then again it is called as a business. So here the basic nature to identify it as a business activity is nothing but there should be a exchange, there should be a sale. One should be the buyer, another one should be the seller. When buyer and seller, two parties are there, then that will be called as a economic activity, and very importantly there should be some consideration. Okay, you are selling the goods and services for some value or for some consideration, that is called as a sale or exchange of goods and services. Clear? Next one is dealing in goods and services on a regular basis. Dealing in goods and services on a regular basis. Dealing in goods and services on regular basis. Another very important nature of business activity is a regular basis. Okay, you have to conduct your business on a regular basis. Okay, you have to conduct your business activity on a regular basis. So all the business activity dealings in goods and services, they deal in the goods and services on a regular basis. One single transaction, one single activity does not constitute a business. Say for example, I am having a mobile phone. I want to sell it. Even if I sold that particular thing on a profit, okay, for example, I buy the phone for 7,000. I am selling it on a 8,000. Okay, 7.5. Okay, even though I am getting the difference of profit, okay, that is not constitute as a business activity, because I'm not regularly selling the mobile phone. Okay, so one single transaction, one single activity will not constitute a business. Either you have to sold those goods and services, you have to sold those mobile sets on a regular basis through your shop or through your residence, then it will be considered as a business activity. Single transaction, even though the transaction give you a profit, that will not considered as a business. Instead, that you have to sold, that transaction has to be made on a regular basis. That is what? Dealing in goods and services on a regular basis. Regularly, continuously, you have to do your business activity. That is what? Dealing in goods and services on a regular basis. Next is here, the next basic feature or characteristics of business activity is earning profit. Earning profit. As I told you that every business organization, they set up their business, they establish their business in order to earn the profit. So profit is the main criteria, profit is a basic motive of every organization. That is different. Okay, the concept, the value, what they will have, that is different. Okay, their intention is to earn the profit. Okay, so no organization is going to survive for the longer period of time without profit. That is why all the business person, they put their maximum effort to earn the profit. Okay, so the profit can be either earned by satisfaction of the customers, but through satisfying the customers, okay, they are going to earn. Previously, when we go to the history of business, the business person, they are only concentrating of profit. Okay, profit maximization is their basic motive. Okay, however, whatever they have to get the profit for the organization. But today, in reality, the concept has been changed. Okay, you have to earn the profit. Organization has to earn the profit by satisfying the customer. That is the concept of today. So every business organization, they consider customer as a god. They consider the customer as a king. Okay, so when they by satisfying the customers according to their requirement, the business persons, they are going to produce the goods and services. That is what the today's reality. In previous concept, what they are going to do, they do not consider the customer's requirement. Instead, whatever they have, they are going to produce. Whatever they want, they are going to produce and they are going to sell. That is what the earlier concept. But today, the concept has been changed. So the profit earning is nothing but basic objective of, basic intention of starting business is to earn the profit. The business person, the managers, they are going to put their maximum effort in order to earn the profit for the organization. Without profit, no organization, no business activity, no business institutions, they are going to run for the longer period of time. They are not going to survive for the longer period of time in the market. Next is what? Uncertainty of return. Of course, there will be uncertainty of their return. Return is nothing but so in order to start your business, you are going to invest some money. Money is nothing but again your capital. Okay, you are going to invest certain amount or certain money in order to run the activities of the business organization. So uncertainty means what here? Lack of knowledge regarding the future aspects. What is going to be happen in the future? You don't know. That is what the uncertainty of return. So today you have, for example, you have invested 1 lakh rupees. Whether you are going to get that return, okay, in future, in next year, you are going to get your 1 lakh rupees, exactly 1 lakh rupees you are going to get, that you are not sure. That is what the uncertainty of return. There will be always uncertainty and risk is always attached to the business. Okay, when there is a no uncertainty, there is a no risk, then that is not called as again business. Okay, so uncertainty of return is nothing but lack of knowledge, or they do not know exact knowledge about the future things, future elements. Lack of knowledge that regarding the amount you are going to get, the return you are going to get on your investment. Okay, that is what the uncertainty of return. Next is what? Element of risk. Element of risk is nothing but the business is always associated with certain risk. Risk will be there. Without risk, there will be no business. So the risk here related to, okay, suddenly changes of the marketing condition. Okay, the marketing conditions suddenly go. That is also you don't know. Okay, the taste and preferences of the customers is going to be changes regularly basis. the technology has been changed, okay, the social pattern has been changed, social means what we can say, the culture has been changed. That all comes under the elements of risk that they have to face. Accordingly, they have to plan, they have to prepare for minimizing the risk. They entirely cannot eliminate the risk, but instead they have to plan it, they have to develop the strategy in order to minimize the risk. That is what element of risk. Risk is always associated with the business. Without the risk, there will be no business. Without business, there will be no risk. Okay. So here the risk is nothing but the taste and preferences of the customer will be changes frequently. Technology will changes frequently. The style will changes the change of preference, and even the competition among the business institution will also act as a risk to the organization. As an institution, business institution or business organization, you have to prepare in advance your policies and plans and strategies in order to minimize the risk. Okay, so you cannot entirely eliminate the risk. Instead, you can minimize it. You can reduce those risks. That is what the nature or features or characteristics of business activity. First one is what? An economic activity. Next one is production and procurement of goods and services. Next one is sale or exchange of goods and services. And next one is you have dealing in goods and services on a regular basis. Regular basis, continuously you have to sell your goods and services. Next one is profit earning, uncertainty of return, and element of risk. These are the feature or characteristics of business activity. Next video, we are going to discuss about the objectives of the business and importance of business, that we are going to discuss in the next class. Thank you.